The alarm screams. It's a harsh, piercing sound, cutting through the silence of dawn. A brutal reminder that the day is starting, that responsibilities are waiting. Each vibration seems to amplify the urgency, tearing you from the softness of dreams. The alarm clock isn't just a device, it's a symbol of the reality that awaits you. It's Monday, July 7th, 2025. The world has changed. It's no longer the world you knew, one of predictability and relative stability. The markers have shifted, the rules of the game have been rewritten. Each day brings its share of challenges, uncertainties, and new realities to grasp. The calendar is no longer just a time indicator, but a witness to the profound transformations taking place. You drag yourself to the kitchen, half asleep, heavy-footed, body stiff. Each step is an effort, each movement a struggle against inertia. The kitchen, once a place of comfort and preparation, becomes a mandatory stop, a necessary passage before facing the day. The smell of coffee, usually stimulating, barely manages to clear the morning fog. And notice your favorite coffee has gone up in price again. A morning shock, a sharp reminder of economic reality. This small daily pleasure, once affordable, is becoming a luxury. You wonder where it will stop, if even small joys will become out of reach. The price of coffee isn't just a number. It's an indicator of rampant inflation, of eroding purchasing power. The morning news blames new import tariffs, complex explanations, technical justifications that barely hide the truth. The cost of living is rising, and it affects everyone. Experts debate, politicians promise, but prices continue to climb. The news is no longer a source of information, but a constant reminder of economic difficulties. It's not just a headline, it's your disrupted routine. It's your shrinking budget, your limited choices. It's the rising pressure, the growing anxiety. The news is no longer abstract. It's embodied in your daily life, in your expenses, in your worries. Routine, once a refuge, becomes an economic battlefield. At the supermarket, prices for everything keep going up. Every aisle is a test, every item a source of frustration. You compare, you hesitate, you give up. The shopping cart fills up slower, the total amount goes up faster. Grocery shopping is no longer just a simple task, but an exercise in economic survival. The world seems tense, faces are strained, conversations are lively, the atmosphere is electric. The fear of the future, the uncertainty of tomorrow weigh on people's minds. The tension is palpable, like a storm threatening to break. The smooth flow of goods has disappeared, replaced by economic bottlenecks. Supply chains are broken, trade is slowing down, borders are closed. The globalized world, once synonymous with abundance and diversity, is fragmenting and retreating into itself. The bottlenecks are not just logistical, they are also political, social, and cultural. This is your life now. A life of compromises, adaptation, and resilience. A life where you have to fight for every dollar, where you have to reinvent your daily life, where you have to find new solutions. It's not the life you imagined, but it's the life you have to face. It demands new skills and a new mindset. You need to learn how to manage your budget, consume differently, and invest smartly. You need to develop your creativity, adaptability, and ability to bounce back. You need to cultivate your optimism, solidarity, and confidence in the future. Accept that the rules have changed. Don't cling to the past. Don't let nostalgia paralyze you. Embrace change. See it as an opportunity to grow, to learn, to reinvent yourself. The new rules aren't necessarily harder, they're just different. Will you adapt, or will you be left behind? The choice is yours. Will you be an agent of change or a victim of the situation? Will you be able to seize opportunities, or will you remain trapped by your habits? The future is uncertain, but your ability to adapt is your best weapon. We once thought hard work guaranteed stability, but the economic ocean has become a stormy sea. Ignoring the warning signs is no longer an option. The world is changing fast. Inflation and restructuring are here. Passive hope is not enough. Proactivity is now survival. The future belongs to the resilient. Act now. Your grocery bill. Take a moment to really look at it. What does it tell you? It's more than just a list of items and their prices. It's a snapshot of the global economy, reflecting forces far beyond your local supermarket. It's a testament to the changing world order, where economic fragmentation is becoming the new normal. Is now a map of the new global economy. The intricate web of interconnectedness that once defined globalization is slowly unraveling. We are witnessing a shift away from a unified global market towards a more regionalized and fragmented system. This map illustrates the emerging divisions, the new trade routes, and the shifting economic power centers that are reshaping our world. Prices are shaped by international politics, more so than ever before. Decisions made in the halls of power, trade agreements forged or broken, and geopolitical tensions all have a direct impact on the cost of goods and services. These meetings, these negotiations, they're not just abstract political theater, they're shaping your purchasing power. Supply chain changes are no longer just about efficiency and cost reduction. They're about resilience, security, and diversification. The vulnerabilities exposed in recent years have forced businesses and governments to rethink their reliance on single sources and to build more robust and adaptable supply chains. This shift is adding complexity and cost, but it's also creating new opportunities and new economic blocks. We're seeing the rise of regional trade agreements and economic partnerships as countries seek to strengthen ties with their neighbors and create more secure and predictable trading environments. These blocks are becoming increasingly important in the global economy, shaping trade flows, investment patterns, and even political alliances. What was once a single market, a vision of seamless global trade and interconnected economies, is fading into the past. The forces of fragmentation are pulling us in a different direction, creating a more complex and uncertain world. Is now a fragmented patchwork, a world of trade barriers, geopolitical tensions, and competing economic interests. Navigating this new landscape requires a different set of skills and a deeper understanding of the forces at play. Learn to read it and use this knowledge to build your own defense. Understanding these trends is the first step towards protecting your financial future and building resilience in an increasingly uncertain world. Equip yourself with the knowledge and tools you need to navigate this fragmented landscape and thrive in the new economic reality. Most people freeze in denial or panic, and both lead to failure. Build your financial fortress, or you will always be at the mercy of the next crisis. The greatest risk is inaction. Choose logic, strategy, and action. This global chaos is an opportunity. In every crisis, wealth shifts to the adaptable. See an opportunity. What assets can I acquire? The greatest fortunes are made in turmoil. This is your moment to build your future. Mindset is nothing without action. Let's build your financial fortress. Create a budget, track every dollar. Build an emergency fund. Invest consistently. Increase your earning power. Diversify your income. Start today. Modern resilience relies on a dual strategy, strengthening local roots and seizing global opportunities. Think locally, support local businesses. Act globally, diversify your income. The two strategies reinforce each other. As we conclude this series, we find ourselves in a position of strength, armed with knowledge and insights, ready to confront the future with confidence and resilience. We've navigated complex landscapes, analyzed intricate data, and now we stand prepared to apply what we've learned. This isn't just an ending, it's a beginning, a launchpad for your financial journey. While the global economy may seem like an uncontrollable force, a vast and unpredictable ocean, remember that you possess the power to navigate your own financial destiny. You might not be able to steer the entire ship, but you can certainly chart your own course, adjust your sails, and navigate the waters with skill and foresight. It's time to be your own hero, to step into the role of protagonist in your financial story. Take the reins, seize the opportunities that lie before you, and proactively shape the future you desire. Don't wait for someone else to write your story. Grab the pen and start writing it yourself. The person you will become in 5 years, the success you will achieve, the financial security you will enjoy, all of that begins with the choices you make today. Every decision, every investment, every saving strategy is a building block in the foundation of your future. So, choose wisely, act deliberately, and consciously shape your financial destiny. The world will inevitably remain uncertain, a landscape of constant change and unforeseen challenges. Economic tides will ebb and flow, markets will fluctuate, and unexpected events will undoubtedly occur. But amidst this uncertainty, remember that your future self is depending on you, relying on the choices you make today to build a secure and prosperous tomorrow. Embrace the responsibility, rise to the challenge, and create the future you deserve. Subscribe to Freedom and Mindset. Every week, I show you how to think differently and act strategically. Like, comment, and share with someone who's ready to move forward despite the chaos in the world.